Okay guys, here we go. So we're starting afresh this year. Bought a few new items, as you can see. So we've got the replacement DJI Mini 4K, which controller, and 3 DJI batteries, and one fake one. We've got some DJI mic minis there, and we've got a one-tow cheaper action camera, which is 4K 60 megahertz. We've got a DJI Osmo Action 4 camera for my chest, and we've got the DJI Mini 4 Pro, which is what a family member bought for me when I lost my Mini 4K in Torquay. So let me explain. So the DJI Mini 4K, the DJI Osmo Action 4, and the DJI mic minis all came from the loss of the DJI Mini 4K and the battery pack that I bought, which caused the downing of the drone. So I thought we'd do this first before I get out. So I've had a little bit of test with it. They're really good. Of course, the DJI Mini 4 Pro drone is far superior than the DJI Mini 4K, as you can see. I mean, just you look at them together, you can just see, can't you? But look at this though. What you got, the DJI Mini 4K came with its own bag, 3 batteries, fantastic. The DJI Mini 4K this time came with a bag and 2 batteries, and of course I had a DJI battery and the charging thing from the previous one. So also what the DJI Mini 4K came with this time is a strap, a proper DJI strap to keep the blades in nice and safe, which didn't come with the previous one. So yes, so this is how we begin. This is the beginning of the start. I'm going to do a lot of good stuff this year. I gave the DJI Osmo Action 4 a bit of a test the other day when we went in town. Ended up in a pub later on. Had a young lady that didn't appreciate the fact that it was on my chest, even though it was switched off. I get some people are going to be like that, Of course, it was switched off inside the pub. I might have turned it on outside the pub when I was in public, which is I'm actually allowed to do so. And of course, as you very well know, if you're not aware, you're always on camera these days when you're out. The pub that was in is cameraed up. The streets are cameraed up. There's dash cams in cars that are capturing on the way. There's cameras in town that are capturing you. So it's not just me, and this is why I'm allowed to do it in public. Simple as that. Right, okay guys, that's it for now, and I'm going to be seeing you very shortly when I start doing some recordings, either in Mactown, which is obviously one of my favourite places to be. I'm not sure there's much to show in town these days. I did have a quick look the other day, couldn't see any particular homeless people to talk to, but you never know. I'll strap it to my chest one day, go in town and see if I can elicit some conversations, see what happens, see if I get some opinions about the local, the current state of affairs with all the stuff that's going on in the world, plus all the stuff going on with the British flag, whether we should be allowed to fly it, whether it should be, why is it considered an insult now, or provocation for hate. When, let's be honest with you, we should be proud of our flag, shouldn't we? Anyway, okay, that's it for now. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, guys. So, even though it's been raining today, there was a gap, so I was able to actually do my first flight on the Holy Stone HS900. I did that today. Didn't take not for long, about 7 minutes. So I literally just took it out of the back garden, put it over, and just checked out. Really, just checking out today the distance that it could do. Wasn't impressed, to be honest. However, I am between houses, I suppose, so it probably couldn't see me. Probably needed to be higher. I'll test that. I was about, I think, 80 meters up. I'll give it another check some other time, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna play a bit of the video for you. It wasn't bad, It wasn't bad. Would I say it's better than the? It's not as good as the DJI Mini 4 Pro, absolutely not. That's much better quality. Um, is it as good as the DJI Mini 4K, which I have, which of course the DJI decided they was not going to replace on the warranty, so I got pissed off and I bought the Holy Stone instead. It's got a few extra features than the Holy Stone, than the DJI 4K, but I think the DJI 4K still wins out. It's around about the same price right now, and I'm wondering whether I should have just bought another one of them. I just didn't want to. But okay, I'm going to play the footage of this one for now, and then I'll do some other videos or update it or on this one as we go. Okay, right. So guys, this is the Holy Stone HS900 that I purchased because basically, yes, DJI pissed me off, so I wanted a second drone just in case I lose the first one, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this is it. Now the reason I did this, because it did say it was RID ready, which is what you need later on 2028, if you know what I mean. But apparently it's not. But it does have some of the features that the DJI 4K didn't have, like follow mode. Nice. So I haven't tested that yet, but we'll see if that works. Video's similar, but as you see, sometimes I thought it was a bit jerky, but hey, that could have been me going too fast. But we'll see. Right. Anyway, we'll go on now to the actual flight itself. Let me have a look at that.
So, for full disclosure here, I was actually flying the drone from my back garden, so I'm actually behind houses, so I weren't high enough. So I'm actually getting around 400 meters before it was saying I was out of range. So yeah, other than that, to be honest with you, I don't think that video was that. I think it's a pretty good video, to be fair. So I was happy with that. Okay, let you carry on. All right, guys. So you see, I've actually managed to get the Holy Stone to actually follow me, but I had to bring it really close down. And as you can see, the video was, well, it was less than desirable. Can't say it had an issue with connection to the controller. I was that close. So anyway, that's what happened there. We'll carry on. Okay. At this point, I was trying to get it to actually do a circle, and it just kept wandering off on its own. I did think eventually I managed to get it to do it by bringing it really close and moving, but other than that, it was being a right swine, to be honest with you. It just wouldn't do it. Yeah, this was a droney, as I call it. It's not called that in the Holy Stone, but I can't remember what it said because I sent it back. Yeah, so I wasn't particularly happy with it. So this was its final bit for me. It was actually successfully did a circle round me. However, very unhappy with this drone. I sent it back. So in conclusion, video was a little bit choppy. And then, of course, when doing like quick shots and stuff like that, it was appalling, to be honest with you. So for now, I like the drone. I like the colour of it. It was easy to see in the sky. It looked pretty good, to be fair. Its follow mode did eventually do it. It took me about 9 times to get it to do that. Circle wandered off. Eventually, I got it to do it, but again, it was difficult, very difficult to get it to do that properly. So in conclusion, I think Holystone still got a bit of work to do. However, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad at all. But for me, it wasn't good enough. So I sent it back, and then fortunately for me, Amazon then replaced my DJI 4K. So that's how I ended up with that one. So for now, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the streets. Who knows what I'm going to get up to? Catch you later.